The Voice winner Kelly Clarkson's daytime chat show might be coming to an end. The host will be retiring at the end of this season, according to an exclusive story. According to the site, one insider called her impending departure from daytime definite, while another stated it's likely that it will not go on. They stated, "Her show is a lot to put on, and looking at the landscape across daytime television, it's not sustainable anymore." In the wake of Clarkson's abrupt departure from the morning program last year, there were rumors that Hoda Kotb, the former anchor of Today, would soon take her place. NBC insiders told the Post that a large list of names, including Kotb, were being proposed to replace Clarkson, adding to the rumors that she wanted to leave. But another insider told us that nothing's been decided either way, according to Page 6. The insider stated that people are jumping the gun, and that nothing is definite yet, and it's still a long season, but acknowledging that there is continuous talk. Page 6 has learned from a number of sources that Clarkson intended to leave her talk program when her contract expired in 2026. It was later disclosed that Clarkson's absence from her program at the time was caused by her care for her ex-husband Brandon Blackstock, who died in August 2025 at the age of 48 following a personal fight with cancer. Clarkson disclosed that Blackstock had been sick, delaying her move to Las Vegas in order to spend time with their children, a 9-year-old son named Remington and an 11-year-old daughter named River. In a statement, Clarkson apologized to fans and thanked them for their grace, kindness, and understanding, saying, "While I normally keep my personal life private, this past year my children's father has been ill, and at this moment, I need to be fully present for them." Following the death of their father, Clarkson provided a rare update on her children's well-being in January 2026. In response to a fan who requested her to share one daily activity that makes her happy, Clarkson mentioned her and Blackstock's 2 kids in a YouTube key and a session posted on the official Kelly Clarkson Show channel. Overview: Peak Daytime TV. The rise of a pop star who became a talk show icon, The Kelly Clarkson Show, the unique show that connected feel-good entertainment, real talk empathy, heartwarming generosity, and some of the most memorable celebrity interviews of the 21st century, has been a mainstay of American daytime television for almost 10 years. It wasn't your typical talk show. Stars laughed, regular visitors were inspired, audience members danced, and spectators at home found solace, happiness, and a connection with common human experiences in Kelly Clarkson's living room. However, the fate of Kelly Clarkson's talk show has now been disclosed in a dramatic twist that combines personal loss, industry demands, and shifting creative aspirations. It's possible that Clarkson's tenure as the top host of daytime TV is coming to an end, not quietly, but rather with a complicated blend of thankfulness, longing, and approaching change. This is an intimate look at what's going on, and what it means for Kelly, her legacy, and the daytime TV industry. The talk show that turned into a cultural hub, The Kelly Clarkson Show, appeared to be a risk when it premiered in 2019. Kelly Clarkson, an American Idol champion with chart-topping tunes and already a pop music legend, was entering the realm of daytime conversation. With what producers would later refer to as her distinctive blend of warmth, honesty, humor, and vulnerability, she was not merely a singer doing interviews, she was redefining the genre. The way Clarkson broke into massive vocals for her Kellyoke interpretations of famous songs, the way she sobbed, laughed, consoled bereaved guests, and made room for voices from all walks of life, were all examples of how viewers across millions of households were moved by her down-to-earth charm. It was about relatability more than it was about entertaining. By its 5th season, the show had garnered a number of Daytime Emmy Awards, devoted viewers, and a reputation as one of the few significant daytime programs. Talk show critics started to acknowledge what fans had known all along: Kelly had something special to offer. However, nothing endures in the same shape for very long, just like anything that wins people over. Clarkson's personal and professional lives have been undergoing constant change recently, and one of the most talked about topics in Hollywood right now is what will happen to her daytime empire. Season 7. After tragedy, a return to the spotlight, it wasn't an easy journey to this turning point. Clarkson's private life was unexpectedly brought to the public's attention in August 2025. Her 2 children's father, her ex-husband Brandon Blackstock, passed away following a quiet 3-year fight with melanoma. During his illness and following his death, Clarkson took a temporary break from her show to spend time with her family. This absence served as a sobering reminder that, despite their brilliance and popularity, even megastars occasionally need to reevaluate their most important obligations. However, with the September 29 premiere of The Kelly Clarkson Show Season 7, Clarkson triumphantly returned to daytime television in the fall of 2025. As she returned to the stage with her signature energy, the audience watched with both joy and emotional complexity. But there was also a clear change. Something had changed. Her comeback was more than just a continuation. It was a crucial moment of a woman juggling identity, motherhood, loss, and what it means to continue delivering on camera every day. Inside the industry, the reasons behind the show's changing destiny, even while the program has weathered these emotional storms and returned with music and comedy, there have been months of speculations concerning its longevity, and now they are changing from rumor to very real possibilities. The Kelly Clarkson Show is anticipated to conclude after its current 7th season, according recent insider rumors. Even though nothing has been formally stated, several insiders told Page 6 that Clarkson is likely to leave the program when her contract expires in 2026. This feels certain in industry circles. While some people think the show might not continue, others at NBC and syndication have said no official decision is definite yet, according to an insider who spoke to popculture.com. This suggests that there is both momentum toward an ending and doubt behind closed doors. What, therefore, is causing this possible end? A number of variables have come together. 1. Daytime TV's demanding pace top programs may be tedious. Week after week, year after year, they need daily tapings, ongoing topical engagement, hectic guest schedules, and boundless creative energy. A talk show host needs to be emotionally and physically present at all times. They don't just work. According to an insider who spoke to People magazine, Clarkson has been thinking about leaving the demanding daytime schedule since it has taken a toll on him logistically, creatively, and personally. Even if they didn't want it to happen, fans who watched Clarkson balance her personal life, music, television, and Las Vegas residencies should have expected this talk. 2. A shift in focus to music and family music will always be at the core of Kelly Clarkson's heart. She continued to pursue significant musical efforts while working on daytime television, such as starting her own record company and performing live in Las Vegas. She has also been concentrating more on songs and stories in recent years, a music-focused endeavor that developed from her chat show and could act as a creative release with a new tempo and emphasis. In late 2025, Clarkson, who has 2 children, River and Remington, talked openly about how much she loved spending time with them, particularly after her ex passed away. Beyond professional honors, her social media interactions show a lady who is devoted to balance, family, and presence. According to one story, friends and insiders claim that music makes her happiest, and that she may now be most fulfilled by spending more time behind the microphone and less time in TV studios. 3. Changes in the industry and competition during the day. Television during the day has changed. Even staple programs find it difficult to retain the devoted mass viewership that once made daytime talk a sought-after time slot. The competition for audiences has become more splintered, and digital platforms are now stealing eyeballs like never before. Given this industry context and Clarkson's changing interests, it makes sense that The Kelly Clarkson Show could be at a turning point. Although nothing has been confirmed or formally announced, insiders also suggested names such as former Today host Hoda Kotb as possible successors in the show's time slot. The emotional reality. Kelly reflects. Fans react. There was a tidal surge of emotion from fans when rumors of a potential end started to circulate. Heartbreak, thankfulness, nostalgia, and conjecture about what a Clarksonless daytime lineup may entail were all prevalent in social media comment sections. A lot of people said that the show was more than just a talk show. It was a place where real humor, compassion, and honesty were felt every day. Some viewers noted that Clarkson's show stood out from the sterile, polished exterior of other daytime formats, thanks to her clever banter, musical performances, and emotional depth. Others, however, started posting videos of their favorite moments, such as Kelly performing well-known songs, heartwarming reunions, tales of common heroes, and happy surprise visits from guests. Kelly herself has been remarkably modest about her participation behind the scenes. She frequently speaks as a host among friends rather than as a celebrity, someone who prioritizes heart over headlines and connection over spectacle. The show will probably end on Kelly's terms, with love, thankfulness, and a sense of celebration rather than loss, if it is indeed approaching its last season. What happens next? What would the actual conclusion of the Kelly Clarkson show be like if it does end after season 7? There's a good chance it won't go away gently. In the past, Clarkson's artistic endeavors have tended towards celebration. Even if the show ends permanently, there might be a goodbye season full of dramatic twists, musical guest retrospectives, and references to memorable episodes from the past. Without the daily grind of tapings, Clarkson may explore music and meaningful talks through the songs and stories format, which might develop into a new platform in the shape of specials, limited series, or podcast-style productions. Kelly has said in public that she enjoys doing more regular music tours and albums, thus she might do it again. Another intriguing possibility is that, in the age of streaming, Kelly might rethink what it means to host a talk show. Maybe she sets up shop on sites like Netflix or Peacock with longer, more in-depth chats instead of daily episodes. This may include musical formats, documentary profiles, or hybrid experiences that blend platforms and genres. A talk show's legacy that changed the format, The Kelly Clarkson Show, has already made a lasting impression on television, regardless of what happens next. It brought unreserved emotional candor. Every week, Kellyoke performances showcased musical inventiveness, real-life tales of hardship, success, recovery, loss, and happiness. A crowd that felt seen rather than merely watching. Kelly Clarkson was more than just the host of her program. She shared aspects of herself that other celebrities might keep private because she lived it. Her show became both popular and human because of her vulnerability. Talk shows during the day will continue. Formats will change over time. New hosts will experiment. Few, however, can match the thrill that comes from listening to Kelly sing a song with all of her strength, laugh at a silly comedy, or move an audience member to tears with a tale of perseverance. Her performance was more than just a show. Life in all its messy, wonderful dualities was represented in it. And that's the kind of legacy that endures, regardless of ratings, accolades, renewals, or endings. Concluding remarks indeed, Kelly Clarkson's talk show's demise has been made public. And if it ends as rumors indicate, Kelly Clarkson's influence won't stop there. There will be a change. A transition between chapters. A decision taken by an artist who achieved something uncommon. She dominated television without sacrificing her humanity. Fans should find solace in the fact that Kelly Clarkson never leaves us while this incredible era of daytime television, which is rooted in genuineness, song, heart, and shared laughter, approaches its possible conclusion. She changes as we do. Millions of people will watch her perform live, behind the mic, in a studio, or just as a mother because they care about her.